Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi honors 500 preachers in Kabul, Afghanistan. More than 500 religious speakers were honored in a ceremony at the office of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the Afghan capital, Kabul. The ceremony was held in compliance to the directives of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, who always emphasizes globalization of the teachings of Lady Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her. It is worth noting that these preachers, coinciding with the Fatimiyya days, had engaged in religious activities to educate the public about the life, legacies, and teachings of Lady Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her. Activities by Director of ALL-Shaaer TV in Basra, Iraq. The director of the ALL-Shaaer TV in Basra province met with several governmental figures and tribal personalities of Iraq over the past few days. Sheikh Hatef Sahar al-Saidi, the chief of the Bait Mashal tribe, welcomed this media activist to discuss various topics. Meetings with Abdul Amir Najm al-Miyahi and Ghassan Adnan al-Idani, two members of the Iraqi parliament, was also another part of the activities of the director of the ALL-Shaaer TV in Basra, southern Iraq. Cultural and social figures meet with Director of Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. Syed Arif Nasrullah, the Director of the Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, was hosting Sheikh Abdul Rahman al-Hairi, one of the representatives of the Grand Jurist in London, along with Sheikh Fazl al-Khatib, a famous religious speaker in the Arab world. In this meeting, which took place at the Public Relations Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala, the latest situation of Shia Muslims in European countries was discussed. Furthermore, the Director of the PR Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi welcomed Sheikh Muhammad al-Rasul, the Director of the Office of Ayatollah Sheikh Abdul Karim al-Hairi, and Sheikh Ali al-Mujahid, the Director of Fatima Zahra Cultural and Charitable Institute in the Holy City of Karbala. In these meetings, the discussions were focused on the latest situation of Iraq, particularly the law of preserving the sanctity of the Holy City of Karbala. Along the same lines, the Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi hosted members of Zabih Karbala community over the past few days. During this visit, Syed Arif Nasrullah made a few points about the role of the youth in the future of Iraq and said, "The youth shape up the future of Iraq. The Iraqi youth should follow the examples of Hazrat Qasim and Ali Akbar in defending truth even at the cost of their lives." In the end, the Director of the Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi encouraged these young activists to support the implementation of Iraq's sanctity law in order to protect the religious and historical identity of the Holy City of Karbala. Representative of Misbah al-Hussein Foundation visits Correctional Center in Hillah city of Iraq. Arkan al-Khalili, the Public Relations Manager of Misbah al-Hussein Foundation, visited the correctional facility of Hillah city in Iraq. During this visit, some books were donated to this center. It is worth noting that this cultural work was conducted in collaboration with Babylon Human Rights Commissioner's Office. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi hosts prayer leaders in Basra, Iraq. The Office of the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra city in south of Iraq hosted some prayer leaders and religious activists in this city. In this meeting, Sheikh Nazar al-Hassan, the Director of the Grand Jurist's Office, welcomed these visitors and discussed Islamic law and morals.